Hello, guys. Today is Thursday, December 5th, and I'd like to say, fire Duke Tobin. Anyway, let's talk about this. Little side note, you know how funny it is that a year and a half ago, Duke said, get your own receiver about T. Higgins, go draft your own receiver, and he still has not signed T. Higgins to a contract. And listen, okay? I don't think T should get the money he wants. He has way too many injuries. He can't stay on the field. When he is on the field, he is great. But when he isn't on the field, which is a lot, it's a problem. But it's just funny. Just can't get a contract done. Anyway, beside the point, Lou talked about the starting safeties moving forward. And even though Von Bell was a team captain, which really was just the fact of he was back for the first time, and it's Von Bell. It is what it is. He is not the starter no more. Jordan Battle and Geno Stone will remain the starting safeties for the rest of the season. And Jordan Battle should have been the starting safety since the beginning of this season. Okay? There is no ifs and buts about that. I don't care. Oh, well, he wasn't he didn't look good coming out of training camp, this, that, or the third. He had a pick 6 in training camp, I believe. Not in preseason. But it doesn't matter. None of it matters. He had a great rookie season. It was his sophomore year. You gotta just put him out there and see how he plays. And at the end of the day, that's how you're gonna develop him, right? You should have enough confidence in yourself that, hey, listen, we developed him through preseason, through training camp. He had a great rookie year. We have confidence in him moving forward. Instead, it was okay, well, because we didn't control him or make sure he was in the correct way going into the season, we benched him. And that's a problem, because that's a coaching issue. Anyway, Geno Stone says he wants to. When it comes to tackling, he's all 100%. All in 100%. What in the actual heck does that mean? When Jones want to, when it comes to tackling, he's all in 100%. He's one of the worst tackling safeties in the NFL. And that was even when he was with Baltimore. He was always a coverage guy. He's a coverage guy through and through. That's why he had so many interceptions for Baltimore, was because he is a guy who can go in coverage and pretty much cover a majority of the field. Not as great for us as he was for Baltimore, but he's still good is in the aspect of as a coverage guy for us. He's not bad as a coverage guy. He just can't tackle. And he's not a run support guy. He's absolutely worse than I would be in run support. And his tackling is horrific. Even though Jermaine Pratt, Lordy, says that it's not a tackling problem. Yeah. That's a real life quote. That's sad. Anyway, but to say he's all in 100%, bro, you got 22 million reasons why you're all in. You should have 22 million reasons why you're going crazy and learning tackle. What is this? What are we even talking about? And again, Von Bell should really just be a coach at this point. Just make him the secondary coach, and that's pretty much it. It's like Cheeto after his back surgery. It just isn't working out. It's just not. It's like Mike Brown when he goes to dinner and he sees that he has to tip someone and he just goes, oh, it's not working out, my guy. It just isn't going to happen. But anyway, I do like that we're doing this. Nonetheless, outside of Geno Stone and his I'm all in tackling, you all in to do your damn job? Wow, that's crazy. Sorry, I'm trying not to be harsh, but I don't like that quote. Anyway, as I was saying, moving forward, I'm happy that Jordan Battle is now the starter, and he should have been the starter going into the season, but I'm happy now that this is a thing. Geno Stone is young, okay? He is 26 years old. We have him for a 2-year contract. It's definitely a situation where I think he needs a correct defensive coordinator and correct coaches that can teach him how to tackle better and how to get better at it. I don't think he has the body size. He's never gonna have he doesn't have the size to be like an Isaiah Simmons where it's a safety linebacker combo. That's just simply not a thing with him, and it will never be. No matter how much you want him to be a tackling safety, he's never going to be one. But I think with a good coach and a good defense coordinator, you can kind of teach him and develop him into becoming a better tackling guy. So I think there's definitely a scenario where I'm not saying we get rid of Lou here 100% on this aspect, but we get a better secondary coach. I know we just got a brand new one, but if we get a better one, I think that, we got a brand new DB/safety coach. I think we get a better one. We can maybe potentially help him a little bit with the development process, because I don't think Lou is really teaching anyone how to tackle. Based on what we have seen so far, Lou has really failed the team on teaching the team how to actually be able to tackle and develop the team in tackling, because clearly the tackling issue, not only is it a issue, it's an issue that for some reason the team, even the leaders, Jermaine Pratt, doesn't see as a problem, which is a huge issue. Anyway, it's, again, like I said, a lot of this is fundamental issues, and I know Coach says all the time about accountability. It has to start somewhere. And it starts with your leaders. It starts with your team captains. It starts with, the veterans on your team. And this is why I know I'm getting a lot on Jermaine Pratt. And I do really like Jermaine Pratt. I do. And I know it sounds like I hate him in these videos. But it's just, that's where you're never going to fix the problem if even your veterans and your best guys are saying it's not a problem. And again, it's more reasons of Zach Taylor's lost the locker room. Because Zach should have talked to Jermaine Pratt. He should talk to the guys and say, hey, listen, this is a problem. And Lou, too. Obviously, Lou being the defense coordinator, but Zach Taylor being the head coach and the main guy is supposed to lead the unit here. Sit down and say, hey, listen, that's unacceptable. We know the problem. We know the issue. We're identifying it. And we had earlier this year, B.J. Hill, after our defense starts off the year with absolutely atrocious run defense, just absolutely god-awful, and B.J. Hill comes out and says, hey, it's not a huge issue on our defense. It's a small issue, and it's very fixable, right? We're now 10 weeks past that, and looking at it, it's a laughable thing to say, because we're still having this problem. So across the board, it is what it is, but this is a good change. Unlike other changes we have done, this is actually a good change. See you guys in the next one. Peace.